But let's start with this over here, the strength reverse, the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, and the change in direction. So we talked about, before we even dealt the cards, that you guys had a need for feeling safe and for grounding and home and stability, but to let go of fear. And to regain your strength. And we can see that with the strength reversed, some of you have lost a degree of your strength, and it may have been, like self-doubting yourself or feeling insecure around many different things, possibly your health or your finances or even friendships and things like that. Capricorns do like to feel secure. You're one of the very grounded, of the zodiac sign, and stability and safety and security keeps you guys really, powerfully happy and in that strong Capricorn goat style. But letting go of some of those things and taking that leap of faith can be just as equally empowering for you. It takes you to the next level of opening doors and seeing where your future is headed. So with that strength reversed, I think it just reiterates that whole feeling about you guys regaining personal strength. Now, some of you may have been unwell physically, so this could be the regaining of physical strength. And for others of you, there may have been a slight emotional loss of strength, like a feeling as though you have been depowered through others, like as if other people may not have been fair or reasonable or logical to you in their behaviour or treatment of you. So you do focus on that. And I think that the other two cards give you this great feeling of renewed change coming and a change in direction for you, and knowing that the path is turning for the better. So the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, is all about opening up to the wisdom of the universe and galactic connections, and especially Archangel Uriel. Now, Uriel is a very powerful angel to take to things such as business meetings and communication amongst other people. So if any of you have that need, if you have dealings with other people, whether it be in your careers or business or your studies or even just personally with friends, Uriel is a very good communicator and helps to format and set up and have meetings go very well. So remember, if you need to strategize any of that sort of energy, take Uriel with you. The more you open your crown chakra to galactic energies or knowledge of collective consciousness, the more creativity comes into you, and you'll find different paths of awareness and opportunities coming into your life, which create added abundance. The change in direction is always a beautiful card. It tells us that things are happening and moving. It's almost a little bit like the Wheel of Fortune card. So it's suggesting that for many of you, you are about to walk into a new path of your life. This again can be any area, such as career, friendships, romance, knowledge, awareness, understanding, belief systems, physical health and mental health, and of course the obvious in the picture, babies and fertility. So there is a little bit of degree of that within your card about receptive fertility, and some of you may be looking at a pregnancy, or some of you may be welcoming new people into your family, such as an adoption or the merging or blending of two families together, or a new pet even into your home life. We come to this column and we see the 10 of Pentacles, hostilities and acceptance. Now the 10 of Pentacles and hostilities are the two total opposite cards, so I'm not sure how that's actually merging together, but hostilities and acceptance is very good to match and merge. So the 10 of Pentacles talks to us about feeling safe and secure, and having perhaps made sure that in your life you do have this stability and maybe quite a healthy sort of understanding of your finances, whether it's your investments or your income or how you're earning it or where you divestly invest it or save it. There's also a possibility that you have a loving, happy family support network around you. And this can possibly even pertain to extended family members, such as grandparents or other relatives. Now, some of them might be the ones that offer you extra support if you have had hostilities from other people, uncalled for hostilities as well. So you may find yourself on the receiving end of some sort of benevolence or prosperity from a grandparent or a relative or a friend or someone around you. If you felt like you needed to ask for a loan or to borrow some money or perhaps to ask for their advice around finances or business realm, it feels as though there are people around you who could give you very good, stable, upright, solid support, either financially, emotionally, logically, intellectually or physically. Some of you may even move into a home with older people or mentors or friends or business people that you associate with. Coming to the hostilities, yes, when this card is here, unfortunately, there are some around you. I often think hostilities are brought about by jealousy and envy of other people's, I wish I could be like that type thing. And in fact, I'll see if I can focus into the back top line a little bit more for you while we're here. The hostilities card, just means be aware. There could be a few arguments around. It could be people that it could be in the family. So it could be extended family members who are either argy-bargy or someone feels that you might be getting something they're not, or there's some sort of dis or miscommunication between you. But it's important to deal with them in the right way. And if we deal with them with acceptance and just accept that sometimes we have a difference of opinion, and we can say to that person or the people or the group or the situation, hey, I see that you see it that way, and that's fine. That's your opinion. I have mine, and I'm entitled to, and you're entitled to yours. Let's just beg to disagree or differ. If you just kind of leave it more at that level, the hostilities will usually back away and disappear. It's also learning to accept others for their own attitudes and behaviours, and understanding that no one else necessarily sees life exactly the way we do, and we can't force other people to be in that situation or to understand it either. So allowing everyone to have their own opinion and perspective can be a really good way of allowing hostilities to be abated and for them to drop down. We'll come to this row here, the Seven of Wands, rest and rejuvenation and perfect timing. And again, these three cards are a little bit kind of unusual to have come out together, so they don't necessarily flow. I feel as if your reading for May has got a lot of separate individual events occurring, almost as if the cards are speaking for themselves and not necessarily aligning up totally with their underneath partner. This one over here perhaps did really well, but these two seem a bit as though they're wanting to connect with other cards in the reading. The Seven of Wands often talks about the fact that you may feel as though you have been trying at something for a long time, either collectively through the creative field, which can include your career or your passions or your hobbies, your skills. That some of you might be artists or writers or musicians, and that you feel as though, oh my God, I've been doing a project for ages and it's just not coming together. But it actually is. All the groundwork that you've been doing in the past is starting to pay dividends. And if you notice, if this is you holding this wand up here and all this other junk that's being diffused into the situation, you're still on top of it. You're still getting to where you want to go. So it's important not to give up. But I guess from that, the Seven of Wands can often give us this feeling of the need to take a rest because we've been battling at something for ages. Now, some of you, it could even be physical health, because this one here is very much addressing the physical body. The rest and rejuvenation talks to you about the need to address your body and make sure you are amply fueling it with the right food, the right vitamins, minerals, enough sleep, enough rest and relaxation and enjoyment, enough downtime from whatever these stuff that's going on over here, whether or not it's concerns or worries or ideas or excitements or opportunities. Take some time out, do some deep breathing, engage in meditation, feel nature around you, be outdoors and be at one with the love of life. And then when you do that, you might find that perfect timing is coming to you in this month of May. And we notice that when we said take this leap of faith and take destiny into your own hands. Because when the perfect timing card arrives, it's sort of suggesting there's something in the air that is allowing, doors to be opened and your ideas to be propelled into this realm. So some of you, it might be like adding 1 + 1 to get to the 2, or having that door open that you've been waiting for months and months and months. It could be career, it could be relationships, it could be health. But perfect timing is about to occur. So don't give up would be the biggest message. The 4 of Cups, the Angel of Love, and focus on service. The 4 of Cups can be about an offer coming your way, and this can be to do with relationships or love because it is a cup card. So sometimes this is the feeling of possibly someone saying, oh, look, I'm sorry, or maybe I was a bit quick or harsh. This could be healing this hostilities card over here. But it's almost as if you're sort of saying, well, I'll think about it. I'm not so sure, actually. So sometimes we can look a gift horse in the mouth. And this is the time where, a little bit like down here, it feels as though the same message is here. If people have been annoying you or aggravating you and then they sort of come back to apologise, try and listen to it and try and accept it and have acceptance in your month for May, because I think acceptance is going to be part of your perfect timing. I think if you shut too many people out because you're either angry at them or you feel that they've misjudged you or they haven't been fair to you, there's a possibility that you're going to miss an opportunity. So I think it's about seeing the possibilities in everyone and every situation and not necessarily being afraid of them, as I say, and not worrying too much about it. So drop off fear, drop off worry, and drop off expectations of others' attitudes, and I think you'll find a whole lot more happens. This Angel of Love, it could very well be someone that comes to you offering you love as well, and it might not be someone you thought you were first interested in, but you might awaken to the idea that this person could be a great partner or a great friend. And this is also self-love as well, remember. And I can't help but put this beautiful pink calcite manganese there because the colours just go so beautifully together. So just remember too, yes, self-love is very, very important, and self-love gives us that strength and reverses that upturned strength card in the corner, and it has been a message for you guys. But it doesn't have to be just self-love either. This is also romantic love, it's love for life, it's love for everything, it's love for your body, it's love for who you are. So feel the compassion, feel the connection, and feel the love in the month of May. Your last card down here for the very end of the reading is focus on service. Now it says your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. So sometimes this can be related to your career. Some of you may have been nervous about what career do I take, how do I become successful in my career field, or the studies you are doing at university, or a certain project that you are attempting to do. And it's saying to just focus on being engaged in the cycle of give and take, because as you give out at whatever level and however it is you can do it, you will receive back. And by inducing that cycle of perpetual motion, we keep perpetual change and growth occurring. And so therefore, as that happens, we don't need to be nervous or anxious about it. It just is. And it's also about being in the current moment and experiencing bliss and euphoria and happiness and love in the moment, and not being too far forward in your thinking or your worrying, Capricorn. So there you are. I'm feeling, when I look through the camera, a great deal of beautiful pink. And I know that that was, the red base chakra was coming through for you guys, but there's certainly some pink, loving, gentle, nurturing energy in the reading as well.